Hi everyone, Greeno here, and welcome to another video here on my Greeno Eats channel. Now apologies for the light on this intro, it's a little bit dark outside as you can see, but I have come to get myself another too good to go magic bag, and this time I'm at Toby Carvery. Again, dark. I've got me two magic bags here. They are both roast carvery bags. So we're going to get them home and we're going to take a little look at what I get. Okay, so I've made it home. It's about a 25-minute drive from where my nearest Toby Carvery is, back home. Let's get a little look at what is in these magic bags. So I bought two of these bags. The meat roast, you can either have the meat option or the vegetarian option. Now the one including meat, the magic bag costs £3.29. If you pick the vegetarian option, it's £2.29, so £1 saving. I got the meat one just because I wanted to see what I was going to get. Like I say, I got two bags, one of them is here. The other one I have already opened to get all the stuff out of it. So let's have a look at what I got. So first up, look at these two of Toby Carvery's famous Yorkshire puddings. So that's pretty good right from the off. We also have in this little bag here, I don't know if I can show it to you on the camera here. There we go. So that's a bag of roast potatoes. We have 5 roast potatoes in there. So that's not too bad. We have here a pot of gravy. A reasonable amount, I would say, for a roast. Pretty happy with that. And then, of course, we need to think about the main event, the actual roast dinner. Now, it comes in a kind of plastic pot like this, so kind of a bit like you'd expect a ready meal to be in or something like that. Take the lid off, put that to one side, and here is what is inside. So you can see there's quite a lot of peas there. Alongside the peas, again, if I bring this in closer, you can see a lot of macaroni cheese, which I think is a bit of an odd thing for a roast. And also, if I delve down underneath, there are some more kind of potato, like, I'm not quite sure what kind of potato that is. Thinly sliced, roasted with maybe some garlic and cream a little bit on there. And the meat, well, the meat on this one anyway, is a little bit disappointing. That's it. There's one fairly thick slice of gammon, but as you can see here, quite a lot of fat on it. So it's not the best. There's no stuffing in here, which is a bit disappointing. All the ones I've seen other people talk about online, they've always ended up with some stuffing, but I think overall, with the peas, the potatoes, the mac and cheese, the one slice of meat, potatoes, Yorkshire puddings and gravy, for £3.29, I don't think that's a bad deal, do you? Now I'm going to work on the assumption that the second bag is going to be very, very similar to the first bag. So let's get these things out, kind of lucky dip style while we're here. So Yorkshire pudding, we got two in the last one. Will we get two in this one? Yes, we will. So overall there, we got 4 Yorkshire puddings. There's the bag of potatoes again. This feels a little weightier actually, this one. What do we have in here? Yeah, there's definitely some chunkier potatoes in there. Still only 5, I think. But they're bigger and a bit more substantial. The gravy, I'd say that's a bigger portion than we got with the first one. Here is the little tray with everything else on it. So, have we got anything different here? Kind of, yeah. So, again, if you look here, we have the peas, the mac and cheese. I can't see any of the potato under there. Oh, yes, there is. There's that potato again. You can see here. In fact, I might even just try a little bit of it. It's garlicky. It's quite nice. But in this one, we don't have the ham this time. We have a couple of nice thick slices of turkey breast. That's a little bit different. One difference on the thing. One comes with gammon and one comes with turkey. All of this food that I've got here is £6.58. Now that is less than you'd go and pay for one plate of this carvery in the restaurant. Toby Carvery pricing varies depending on what day it is of the week. It's cheaper midweek than it is on a Sunday, for example. But I still think it's like £7.99 or £8.99 for a carvery, which only comes with one Yorkshire pudding, mind. Although you do get to have a much wider selection of vegetables if you go into the restaurant. Obviously with the magic bag, you just get what's kind of left. Like I said, no stuffing for me today. No carrots, no cauliflower cheese, no broccoli, any of that kind of stuff. Clearly they just had peas left. And some additional sides as well. But I think I am pretty pleased with that, to be honest. This is going to be dinner tomorrow evening, so I'm going to get this put away into the fridge now. Tomorrow evening, there's 3 of us at home. There's myself, the teenage daughter, and my 9-year-old. I think this is more than adequate for all 3 of us to eat as a meal. I say, coming in just over £6. You couldn't make a roast dinner like that at home for that kind of money. But I might bring you back and show you the finished product tomorrow evening once I've reheated everything, got it all onto the plates. Right then folks, so it's the following evening now and I have warmed everything up. It's not looking too bad. I mean, we're not talking about winning any Michelin stars here, I don't think. But so here on the first plate, this is going to be for the teenager. So we have the turkey there, which I've covered in a little bit of the gravy and just warmed it through in the microwave for 30 seconds just to warm it through. Potatoes and the Yorkshire pudding have been warmed up in the oven. Everything else just kind of put in the microwave in the containers it came in. Littler daughter, she gets the gammon. Presentation wise, struggling a bit when I was trying to get everything out of the container. So it's all a bit of a mishmash, but I'm sure it will taste all right. And over here is mine. I dip out on the meat, but I'm sure it's going to be tasty nonetheless. So all that remains now is to get a bit of gravy on there. I just reheated the gravy in a pan. Now we can see it there, glistening away nicely. So let's give this a little pour over little 9-year-old's dinner. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Great thick gravy. That's gonna be good. Said that was a bit of a disappointment in the end. It looked better than it tasted, as you saw when I served it up. It probably didn't even look that great. On the plus side, the potatoes weren't bad. Warming them up in the oven obviously crisped them up again a little bit, so that wasn't bad at all. Similar with the Yorkshire puddings, pretty tasty. The gravy was okay. I think it stands up pretty much to how the gravy would be there. Possibly it had thickened a little bit too much. I could have watered it down a touch. Yeah, the flavour was there. Everything else, though, was a little bit meh. As you remember, I ordered the meat version of the Carvery rather than the vegetarian one. I wouldn't do that again. Unfortunately, the meat completely dried out. My 9-year-old, she did eat the gammon and said it was tasty enough, but it was a bit dry, and the turkey was pretty much inedible, unfortunately. The teenager didn't eat more than one mouthful of it. The veg, as we might call it, which consisted of garlicky potatoes, some peas and macaroni cheese. Yeah, that wasn't great at all, to be honest. If I'd gone for the vegetarian option, maybe they'd have given me more vegetable options in the pack. Could have done with some carrots or some broccoli or some cabbage or something more than peas. So everything was very, very kind of heavy. It was all potatoes and pasta and what have you. Not a lot of freshness there. Not a lot of vitamins, to be honest. So in saying that, I would give it a go again, just to see if I get a slightly different result. I've obviously seen some other people's videos where they've been and got the magic bags from Toby Carvery, and they've had better results than I have. It's looked a little bit more of a mixture of product, a little bit more appealing. Mostly they got stuffing. So yeah, I will give it another go at some point, and I'll just get the vegetarian one, I think, and maybe just buy a chicken and cook that myself to go with it. Okay then folks, so that's going to be it from me today. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the little thumbs up button and help support the channel that way. And if you're new around here and you're not yet subscribed, why not click on that subscribe button and ding your little bell for notifications, and you won't miss anything coming up on the channel. Like I say, that's it for now. Greeno is over and out. I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.